And we have some startling news tonight about the worsening oil spill off the Gulf Coast. Today, the giant oil company BP acknowledged, in fact, they have no idea how much oil they're spewing into the water. And just a reminder now about how their statements have changed. Remember 15 days ago, right after the rig explosion, a BP official said pollution from the spill would be minor. 2 days later, the Coast Guard told us there was no leak. On the fifth day, however, BP and the Coast Guard said, in fact, 1,000 barrels of oil were spewing out every day. And then 3 days after that, BP said it was up to 5,000 barrels. And all the time, the company tried laying booms to capture the oil. That didn't work. Burning the oil, which didn't work. And releasing a mountain of chemicals into the ocean, which may only have done more damage. And that's where Jeffrey Kaufman begins tonight. He had a long trip out into the ocean today. Jeffrey.
That's right, Diane. We spent the day on the water. We went to the Chandelier Islands, Barrier Islands, 45 miles east of us here in Louisiana, 45 miles south of Mississippi. Now, this is the oil. This slime is the oil on the surface, and there's a lot of it. When you get to the islands, which are 60, 70 miles from the oil leak, this is what you see. It's actually changed color since we collected it. It's kind of a brown slime. The fishermen believe this is chemical dispersant. Now, today, BP announced it's no longer going to use chemical dispersant undersea because they don't know its impact on the ecology, on the environment, on the sea animals. So they're going to stop. Environmentalists have been asking them to do this. This confusion is adding to a lot of anxiety here, as you can imagine. The well continues to leak. The containment vessel is on its way. They hope to lower this vessel on top of the well and suck up the oil. But this is an experiment, Diane. We're really in uncharted waters here. They don't actually know if it will work.
And what's the latest prediction about when it might hit shore, the worst of the oil?
Well, that is the good news. The weather, as you can see, is extremely calm. We spent the day on the sea, and it was very, very calm. The spill is just sitting out there. It's growing, but we did see a lot of skimmers out there sucking up the oil. And right now, it's about 15 miles from us here in Louisiana. It's not expected to move ashore for several days, so they do have a couple of days to try to stop this. The weather will continue to cooperate, but they've got to stop this oil spewing into the ocean, and it's not clear that they'll be able to.
Got to stop it somehow, and Jeffrey, thanks. All the high-tech solutions, as we said, have not worked to date. So one organization shows how far the ordinary citizens of the region are going to try to help. They think they know how to clean up the oil, and it turns out to be hair and pantyhose, believe it or not. Hair from humans and even from dogs has scales on it which can trap oil, but not water. And hair stuffed into pantyhose creates a protective boom, one of those booms, which they say can collect 50 gallons of oil. And so people are donating their hair to try to stop that oil.